The jamboree of deck profiles continue. Xewleer, the Mercenary King, here with Hyakki Vague. This is a card deck that's been with me for a very long time, and I do have a lot of fun with it, and I'm really glad with what they did with it to bring it into the new era.
Darling, hold my hand. Oh, won't you hold my hand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk on my own anymore. Won't you understand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk alone.
Starter is Hitodama Handler. Yeah. Choose this unit in a Hyakki Vogue reverse, which counts as any of my grade 3s, by the way, because they all count as Hyakki Vogues. And put it into the soul, and you can get them for free, by the way, basically for free. Summon out another one, and it gets plus 5k, and at the end of the turn, put that unit in the bottom of the deck. It's good. Basically, you'll never really play them from hand, so you really do want just more Hyakki Vogue, and you do use, well, you don't really use too much soul in this build, but you do use a little soul. Just a little bit. Not really a problem. I run 4 heal triggers. I run 4 of these guys. I should run 4 of Cat Devil, but I just haven't bothered to put in my other Cat Devil. I run 1 crit trigger extra. I run 3 draws, and that's just to give me a little bit extra. By the way, this guy goes in the Soul Gift plus 3k. Not something that works in this deck. It's just a crit trigger. That's all. I run 3 draws just to give me that little extra piece of advantage. I run 1 Stride Enabler. I don't run Masuis. I just want to be able to stride a bit. I run 4 Metamorphox. This is for the turns I don't stride, and I just use Hyakki Vogue skill to like tap a whole bunch of stuff and pull it back together. It's a pretty good card. Like it unlocks when you place it on rearguard, as long as I have a Murakumo at Vanguard. So basically, if I play Link Joker or Chaos Breaker, I call something down that I want, and then I play him. It's hilarious. They can't really do anything against it either, except for lock it later. But then again, I run 4, and this is a reverse deck, so thanks. All you're doing is vaguely annoying me. Stealth Dragon Sinrio Raid. Tap this unit, auto rearguard. At the end of turn, if you have a Hyakki Vanguard, pay the cost. If you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card and kill this unit. I usually summon him out with somehow. Act, rearguard, 1, Soul Blast 1, tap this unit. Choose one of your grade 3 or greater units, and this gets plus 5k. So basically, what I do is I play them, tap them, plus 5k to stuff. Then I lock them for the reverse's effect. When they become unlocked, they're actually stood, then you can tap them, kill them, and draw cards. They help you out quite a bit. And you can combo them up with Metamorphox too. He's just the perfect grade 1 to ride with him. I run 4 damage on flippers. I do use a bit of counterblast in this deck, but I think I don't need them as much as I used to anymore because of the unflipping power of Catan Slayer. Catan Slayer is 11k attacker if you have a Hyakki. I wish they were still 12ks, but whatever. But then there's a 9k booster in Murakumo. Auto rearguard, put this unit in the soul, choose a card from your drop zone, put it in the bottom of the deck. When your unit with Hyakki is placed in the same row as this unit, you may pay the cost if you do countercharge 1. I don't really use that skill ever. No reason to use it. I run 4 Stealth Dragon Dual Weapon. Retire this unit at the end of battle. This unit attacked the Vanguard, did not hit, pay the cost. If you do, choose a grade 1 or grade 3 rearguard, search your deck for 1 copy of it, call it to rearguard, shuffle your deck, end of turn, put the unit called by that effect in the bottom of the deck. He's basically to summon out another Hyakki for attack. That's it. I run 4 Oburo Keepers. Choose 2 Oburo Keepers, rearguard. From your rearguards, put them on the top of the deck in any order. At the end of turn, pay the cost, search your deck for any grade 3. Reveal it to the opponent, put it into your hand, shuffle deck. He's basically to guarantee me getting a grade 3 if I'm grade 2 flooded. I guess I'll start with him. Hyakki Zora, Covert Demonic Dragon. Rearguard and deck, it's also a Hyakki Vogue reverse. Auto, Soul Blast 2. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, pay the cost if you search your deck for 1 Covert Dragon Hyakki Vogue reverse. Ride it stood, and if you rode, shuffle. Countercharge 1. Yeah. That's what he does. Honestly, he doesn't use Counterblast necessarily, but he uses Counterblasts. His first skill is Limit Break 4. Choose 2 Murakumo rearguards and lock them. Choose 3 of your Covert Demonic Dragon Hyakki Vogue reverse, and those units get plus 2 plus 10k until end of turn. So basically, you have a front row full of them. You start locking them. Use Metamorphox to unlock them. Lock them again for like plus 20k to your front row. With things like the starter and the grade 1 I just described, it does give out other plus 5ks. So if you do it right, you can give out like plus 15k to various ones. You know, it's pretty sweet. Also, when this unit is placed on Vanguard, Counterblast 2, search up for a copy of it, and then it goes into your hand at end of turn. It does have Lord. Not that that affects anything. Lord does not affect Gray Elementals. Then, my strides are pretty simple. I run 2 Shishizuki, and then, you know, auto when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle during a battle your Vanguard was attacked by opponent's Vanguard. I keep on forgetting it's only during opponent's Vanguard. Choose one of your rear guards, move it to G, and that unit gets plus 5k shield. Search your deck for up to 1 card, same card name, call it to G, shuffle deck. You gotta be careful not to choose this. Obro cart, later in the game, you know, you're at 3 already. Dual weapon, and any of the other ones really do work. Metamorphox as well. Just don't choose triggers. And then, you know, when this unit is placed on G, for Hogan Wing, choose one of your grade 1 or greater rear guards, search your deck for 1 card, same card name, call it to G, shuffle deck until end of turn that unit gets. When this unit is put into the drop zone from G, put it in the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I just use it for more guard. Like, these cards are not really part of it. This is supposed to be aggressive and reward aggression, and I think it does that already enough. Then I run 4 Homura Raiders, Counterblast 2, choose 3 units of the same name. At end of turn, this unit gets -1 drive. This unit gets -1 drive check as long as you're at GB3. At the end of turn, the battle this unit attack to Vanguard. Choose a rear guard, and if I have 2 other copies of it as well, I can return those 3 cards to deck and then restand this unit. And then I shuffle deck. That's what it is. It's just a restandard for 4 drive checks. Because I have so much aggression in this deck, I can really get some good numbers out of it. And of course, I have to run a Shibaraku Buster. Act Vanguard once per turn, G-Break 2, Counterblast, Soul Blast 2, choose a card from your hand and discard it. Now, the Soul Blast, again, is a bit of a problem, but it's only for him. Choose a card from your drop zone, return it to deck. Choose one of your units, search your deck for 1 unit, same card name as that unit. Call it to rearguard, and I've got like assloads of Hyakki Vogues, not a problem. Until end of turn, this unit gets, when this unit drive check is only for the first battle of the turn. And then at the end of turn, put that unit in the bottom of the deck. So basically, you choose another Hyakki Vogue, and he swings. That's how it works. You just got to make sure that, you know, you're managing your soul correctly. That's the real big problem you might run into. I do run 1 Kagamajishi, and that's because I run so many Hyakki Vogues, and I might as well like get power and attack from back row for them. If I'm flooded with Hyakki Vogues, I'll just start swinging, and it does count. Like when you, as soon as you place Hyakki Zora, the Hyakki stuff does go off, so it does get plus 2k and it can attack from the back row. So, you know. I do run 4 Hyakki Vogue Nayutas, and their skill is Act Vanguard once per turn, choose a rear guard with Hyakki and put it in the bottom of the deck. If you have a heart card with Hyakki, choose a unit, search card name, same card name as that unit, call it to rear guard, and it gets plus 10k. And at the end of turn, return that unit called by the effect to your hand. So basically, you never really not want to choose Hyakkis, but you can choose just about anything, and because it returns the hand, it's pretty good. Honestly, there is a case to run for the other Perfect Shield for Murakumo, and that is Shizune, because if it hits, you know, you return the hand, but the thing is it's Shadow Stitch only, so you can't really run it in this build. There's no real Shadow Stitch units except for like 1. And it has to hit, so... But still, it's something that you can do. You can choose a Perfect Shield and return it to hand. And it becomes a 16k booster. You can choose... You know, I have 4 of everything except for 1 Stride Enabler, which I never really want to choose. But you can choose Scenario Raid. You can choose Metamorphox. You just have to choose what abilities you like and what abilities you don't want. Also run 2 Hyakki Zora Sogis. Act Vanguard once per turn, G-Break 2, Counterblast, Soul Blast. Choose a card from your hand, discard it. Search for up to 5 Hyakkis, call them to separate rearguard, shuffle deck. Until end of turn, they also get continuous rearguard, G-Break 3. This unit can attack from the back row until end of turn. At the end of turn, put the units in the bottom of the deck in any order. So basically, if somebody wipes your field, you can start laughing. You are only limited by the remaining Hyakki Vogues in your build, and there should be plenty. Not much else to say about him, other than he summons a bunch of cards. I use him later in the game when I want to attack as many times. I do use Sinryo Raid to boost them up, so that they hit for like 16k a piece, and then I kill them for it. Just a lot of stuff that we can do here. I do like him quite a bit. Not much else to say about this deck. The combos are pretty self-explanatory, I think. And I really do think that we can get a lot of power out of them. I don't really think I'll play this too much, though. Honestly, Hyakki Vogue just still doesn't really carry it for me. I do like what it does, don't get me wrong, and I think it does improve the deck quite a bit, but I don't think it has that special something as my next deck that I'm going to show off will, and that is Yasui with Bandit Apes. So look forward to that. Oh, and come to the stand-up series, May 20th in St. Louis. It's going to be a lot of fun.